Oxford County. I am Sarah Accioni. You are watching Your Oxford. We're here today at the newly opened Crispy Slice Pizza and Wings. It's right on the corner of Clark and Dundas in the Service Ontario Plaza. So nice and convenient. I hear some kids in here from Huron Park who've walked down the hill for some lunch. So that's that buzz you're hearing in the background. With me now, Stephanie Radu from Beachville District Museum. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi, Sarah. Nice to see you again.
This is our second visit. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's wonderful on a Friday afternoon. It's great to be here.
With pizza, wings, how do you go wrong?
And honestly, that group of lunch, that lunch crew is a big group. They got a lot of people in.
I know, that was great.
I know.
Okay, you have some really neat events. You've got a speaker series that's happening at the museum.
Yeah, so summer wrapped up, and we were here to talk about the barbecue last time, and that was a huge success. So thank you for helping us promote that. And we had summer camp wrap up, so we sent all of our campers back to their classroom teachers. Yes. the school teachers and the parents are excited to kind of get rid of them
almost
for a
as much
while,
as you were.
and then we rotate right back and send them back in September. So the museum's feeling very different right now. But if people have sent their children back to school and they're looking to do their own histories, like family histories or research, it's a great time to come in. And the trees are changing, and so the grounds are certainly shifting. So still a great time to come out for a picnic on a nice sunny day in the fall. And the trails are right beside us, so make sure you use those. But the speaker series is kind of our agenda item for the fall, which is super exciting. We have a number of speakers lined up, and that's all kind of run down on our speaker series posters. So you can find those on social media and at the museum themselves. But yeah, we had one speaker early in September, on September 11th. That was Tim Vanderkamp of the Harrington and Area Community Association. So that was a huge event. We had about 25 people come and had a nice lunch set up, and everybody just had so many questions, and it was a great kind of buzz to the atmosphere. So we expect them to move forward in that way. But the next talk would be October 9th. Okay. And we have Scott Geely's from the Ingersoll Cheese and Agricultural Museum. So he's wonderful because he's such an expert on Sister Amy. And that's the topic of this this speaker series talk. So Sister Amy was actually a very highly publicized Protestant evangelist. And she was born in Salford, which is in Southwest Oxford Township. And she went on to actually live in Los Angeles and founded a church out there and had her own church that sat about 5,300 people, and she would preach 3 times a day and to a full house as well as to a radio audience. So she was just a media celebrity, born right here in Oxford County.
That's awesome.
And moved out to Los Angeles. So Scott Geely is going to tell us a lot more about her life, and it's a great day to come out because October 9th of this year is actually her 128th birthday.
No way!
So it's exactly on the day of her birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
So if you're missing out on some birthday cakes, come on out.
Come on out for birthday cake.
Yeah.
Now the series is free?
Yes, it's free to all guests. The Historical Society members, it's held by the Beachville District Historical Society. So all members are encouraged to come out, and anybody else in the public who would just look for something to do on a Tuesday evening. Like I said, there's coffee, lots of little lunch items and snacks. So, and it's always held at the Beachville District Museum in our program room. So it's a very casual event. Come out, bring your friends, and it starts at 7 p.m. and goes for about an hour. We have our TV set up for the media center, so it is something that you can see a lot of images at too, and it makes for a really informative but community
interactive too.
Yeah, very interactive. Like I said, with Tim being here in September, we just had so many good questions, and it's a real nice way to really engage with the history of your county.
For sure. Now I know we were talking briefly. It's fall. We're getting towards Halloween.
Yes.
What have you got happening at the museum?
So one thing you'll notice about historic house museums like ours is that there's so many layers to the houses, but there's also these stories that kind of continue on in the space, and many of those are stories of hauntings or ghosts or paranormal activity, and this is because they're older buildings. Like our building was built in 1851, so the generations of families that have lived in this house, you know, there's always theories or questions about paranormal activity and ghosts. So you will see this time of year a lot of the ghost tours are coming out, but we did have the OGPS come to the museum in the summer, and they did a bunch of tests and filmed and tried to commune with the ghosts in the space if there were any, and so they have just finished up their episode. So look for that online, and they'll have their episode about whether they found any ghosts at the Beachville District Museum and how those connect with some of the oral histories that remain in the site, and then come on out and check it out yourself in the fall season if you're looking for something kind of spooky to do.
That's pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah, it is cool. Yeah, so the Downing family was the family that lived in the house for the longest expanse of time. So we do talk a lot about their history, and the OGPS was really interested to see how, whether those spirits are still present. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for some new information, some history about our great community, or you're into kind of that haunting paranormal, make sure you check out the Beachville District Museum. Really, really cool programming happening there. If I have any questions though, what's the website?
So it's www.beachviledistrictmuseum.com. Okay. You can also find us on Facebook with our Beachville District Museum Facebook page, and then we're also on Twitter at Beachville DM, and that's capital D and capital M. So excellent. Tweet out to us or tell us what you think about what's going on at the museum, or when you're going to come in, and we'll prepare a tour for you. So
that's awesome. Yeah. Stephanie, I learned so much when you're here. It's so exciting.
I know, it's a lot of fun.
It is. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So Beachville District Museum, make sure you check them out. Some really cool programming happening there. Thank you, Del. Thank you for the pizza and wings here at Crispy Slice Pizza and Wings, obviously, at Clark and Dundas, right in the Service Ontario Plaza. So make sure you come and check them out. Like, comment, tag a friend in this episode, share it to your paranormal friends, because this is pretty cool. I don't know. I think I might have to check this out. Until next time, Oxford, we will see you soon.